In this video, I'll walk you through how to create a bootable USB drive using Rufus, perfect for OS installations and system recovery. Alright, first, open your browser and search for Rufus. Once the results show up, just click the first one, that's the official site. After that, scroll down a bit and look for the download section. Click the first download link, just like what you see in the video. Then, just wait for the download to finish, super easy. Now on my end, I don't need to download it anymore since I already have it. But if you're done downloading, go ahead and open the file. The Rufus app should launch right away, just like what you're seeing in the video. Quick tip, no need to install Rufus, it's a portable app, so it runs instantly. Another tip, right-click the file and choose Run as Administrator just to avoid any permission issues. And make sure your USB drive is already plugged in before launching Rufus, so you can get straight to the setup. In the Device section, you'll see a list of devices where your USB drive should appear. If you have two or more USB drives plugged in, just click the drop-down menu and select the USB you want to use for creating the bootable drive. Next is the boot selection. This is where you'll load your OS image file or ISO file. Just click the Select button next to it, then find and open your ISO file. Wait for it to load completely. After that, move on to the partition scheme. Here, you need to choose the right partition scheme based on the computer you're installing to. If the target PC uses GPT, select GPT. If it uses MBR, then choose MBR. If you're not sure whether your target PC uses GPT or MBR, here's a quick way to check. On Windows, open the Disk Management tool. Just right-click the Start button and select Disk Management. Find the drive where you want to install the OS, usually your main hard drive. Right-click that disk, not the partitions, and select Properties. Go to the Volumes tab and look for partition style. If it says Git Partition Table GPT, then your PC uses GPT. If it says Master Boot Record MBR, then it's MBR. After selecting the right partition scheme, the next step is to choose the file system. For most cases, leave it at the default option, which is usually FAT32 or NTFS depending on your ISO file and USB size. FAT32 is more compatible with UEFI systems, while NTFS works well for larger files and older BIOS systems. You can also leave the cluster size at the default setting, no need to change that. Next, you can give your USB drive a new name under volume label if you want, but this is optional. Once all that's set, double-check everything: your USB device, the ISO file, partition scheme, and file system, then click Start to begin creating your bootable USB. Rufus will warn you that all data on the USB drive will be erased, so make sure you backed up any important files before proceeding. Just click OK to continue, and Rufus will do its magic. Wait for the process to finish. It might take a few minutes depending on your USB speed and ISO size. Once Rufus finishes, you'll see a ready message. That means your bootable USB is all set and ready to use. You can now safely eject your USB drive and use it to install or repair your operating system. A couple of quick troubleshooting tips. If Rufus throws an error, try running it as administrator by right-clicking the app and selecting Run as Administrator. Make sure your USB drive has enough free space and is properly plugged in. If the bootable USB doesn't work on your PC, double-check the partition scheme and file system settings. They need to match your target system's requirements. For UEFI-based PCs, GPT partition scheme with FAT3 to file system usually works best. For older BIOS systems, go with MBR and NTFS. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tech tutorials. Drop your questions in the comments, and I'll be happy to help.